Welcome to Lake Okeechobee. We made a really long run. I don't know what we're gonna find today. We've got a game coming up for the KFL against Coosa, which is probably the #1 ranked team in the Southern Division. I think we can beat them, but we need to find something in Okeechobee. This is not. I came out here once to take a look, and the water's low, so we're not. Even though I won a tournament here a couple months ago, conditions are not the same whatsoever. And I'm trying to get back into a spot here. I gotta even see if I can, if it's even possible. Hopefully it's open and I can get back in there. If not, I just made a 5-mile run for nothing. But maybe we'll find something back here special. We've got to find a combination of depth and clarity. It's got to be, I'm going to say somewhere, it's got to be around 2 feet deep. It has to be around 2 feet deep. The place I was fishing was about a foot and a half, and it had a few fish in it, but not enough to secure full bag. I think it got 2 all day, and it missed a couple others, but I don't think they were very big. So we're going to try to see if we can get back in. If we can get back in here and successfully find a place that's right around 2 foot deep, right now it's 3, and the water is clear, we're going to find fish. That's how you fish Okeechobee. You got to find clear water. But the water out here right now, this is like milk chocolate. You can catch fish out here, but it's not. Let's put it this: it's not. I wouldn't count on it, and it's not easy. It's a clear water lake, and those fish get really picky when the water's all churned up and muddy. So that's why I'm not at any of my normal spots. We're gonna give this a shot first and see what happens. If we can't find anything here, I've got one other spot to hit, maybe Wednesday. And take a day off and see if we can find something, but hopefully, fingers crossed, this is it. All right, this might have been a mistake. So it's a good thing, I decided to make this a last-minute run. The only saving grace is, it looks like there's open water over here. This is all super, super shallow. Let's get back into this open spot back here. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, that was one. There's one. It's running right at me though. There he is. That's a good one. All right. Okay. That was my hope, is that if we get back in here, maybe the fish are pinned. Maybe they don't know where to go. Advantage. The problem is not a lot of water back here, it looks like, so it's been one of those things where, is this gonna have enough fish? 16 and a half. All right. No, I've had this reel apart, so I'm going to have somebody look at it. Yep, another little guy. They're in here. Oh, wow. Nailed it and let it go. Little guy tried to peck at it. Let's see, okay. He's not legal size, but there's fish in here. Another little guy. Please don't be a mudfish. It is. I gotta get him in the net. Must have had to cut my net. What a day. Going now. That might have been a gar. Took everything. Try this area up here, and then I'm gonna come back here and work my way over there and see what else there is to see. You know, if we don't find anything, then we know exactly what's going on. This is not the place to be. Man, there better be some fish in this pocket. This sucks. One bass out of all that. At least, you know, one good one. These are all dinks. A little dink. I mean, there's fish in here. I feel like they're just moving around, but they're not. Besides that one, I don't see any quality size, like explosions or wakes. And when the water's super low like this, if there's a big fish moving around aggressively, you'll see it. Let's see if there's anything on this trail in this open area up here. If it doesn't open up anymore, we got to dip. I got no choice. All right, we're gonna make a long run back kind of towards the ramp, but with the water looking like chocolate milk here, I don't see anything being in this area or even going back in there, back down that way further. So we're gonna head back this way towards the ramp, and maybe we'll run into maybe some cleanish water, maybe some grass, something, just anything to help out, because right now, ain't looking good. This doesn't look like the spot to be. Back on Lake Okeechobee, it's day 2. It's not the second day I've come out to pre-fish, but it's day 2 I'm recording. Only found that one little pool, and from what I was understanding, team talk, it's like some of these little pools that are really shallow, but there's clean water, the fish are held up in them, but there's no big fish in it. So I'm trying to find some depth. Right now, this place I'm in right now, this canal specifically, it's pretty deep, and I'm getting some fish on the blip, but the thing that interests me is that we've got structure and stuff across the shoreline. Obviously, it'd be a little bit better if the water's back up to normal levels, but we've got some, it looks like mats, but they don't look like they've been sprayed. They just look like they're dying because they're too tall or heavy. But that's there. We've got some overhang stuff, which means there's going to be some shade. I'm going to fish a lot of this on the way back. I want to get out to the main lake and really hit a couple spots out there. Hopefully, it looks like there's some islands and stuff up here. Hopefully, I'm not blocked out from the main lake because of floating mats. That would really suck, considering this is another long run. But these little overhangs and stuff, I think, like this one right here, there's this little overhang of branches that's going to provide shade. I think that's going to be key, especially since like there's a bunch of baitfish on, looks like baitfish or maybe bluegill or something on my graph right now, and I'm sitting in 10 foot of water here. About 10 feet to my right, it comes out to about 5 foot, and then obviously shallow kind of planes out as it goes up to the shore. But the first place I want to fish is this cut coming up here. And I want to see if we can find something. I think depth is going to be key, and water clarity. Water clarity here doesn't look too bad, but once we get back in here, we'll make that decision. I may not even fish this if I get back in here and it doesn't look good, but we've got to give it a shot. We've got to try to find some fish. I've got some areas, but it's going to be fingers crossed that there's enough there to help my team pull a limit. All right, let's give this a shot here. don't think he's going to count. That's an encouraging sign, at least. Oh, that is not very big, but he absolutely smoked this. There's one. It's not huge, I don't think. He might be legal. Oh yeah, he's legal. Maybe. He'd be close. I think he's 14. I think this is 14. Nope. Like 13 and a half at most. I'm just going to continue to work this shallower water that's actually kind of clean. And there's some fish activity down here on this edge. Has me kind of interested. It was a pretty good splash. Could have been just a big gar or something, but it could also be a decent sized bass, so you never know. Fish back up in there. Got it. Oh, it's not very big. Not the size we're looking for. So there are bass back in here motoring around. They're just tiny. Need some bigger fish. There's just no way around it. It needs fish that are above 14. So far, we only found 2 spots that had any fish that of that kind of size. This is the most fish I've caught in pre-fish, though. There's another one. And these little guys just might be stacked up in these corners here. You'd think that there's a bigger one in here with them somewhere. There we go. That's a decent one. Not bad, not bad. Oh, man, that's better than what we were running into. He's not a giant, but a stocky little fish. Let's get a length on him just for prosperity's sake. Measure him out. He comes out to 17. Not a bad one. Back under that mat, Billy. Oh, I had one. Shoot. Grabbed it as I was pulling it up. Oh, he got off. Man, the water is so clean back here, but if it just had some depth, you know, it would be really good. But right now, it's not. I'm sitting in, it's like not even half a foot. It's not even registering. I would say probably about a foot of water. Well, I think it's gonna do it. We're gonna head back to the ramp now. We're gonna fish our way back. I guess I could pitch and flip all this because it's technically part of the canal. And I would like to hit the reeds on the other side, so maybe we'll cut like right through here and then start working our way back. Well, seen the gators, so. Come on. There you go. All right. That's the canal ledge.